See if I
It was first excavated back in 1911, and the excavations continued in 3 further stages right up into the late 1970s. Upon the excavations, they discovered the remains of 3 human skeletons, 2 of which dated back approximately 10,000 years ago, keeping Middle Stone Ages, and 1 to the late Romano-British period. Along with the skeletons, they also found early Neolithic tools and bowls, along with the remains of animals which have long since been extinct on these islands, including a thigh bone that belongs to a woolly mammoth. So all the findings were carbon dated and preserved, and are now available to see in the
Get your
Island
phone
Abbey
over there.
or in Tenby Museum, both of which are very much worth a visit. Now this bay that we have ahead of us is called Jones's Bay. It's named after a famous, ruthless and notorious pirate called John Paul Jones. It was known that he'd come into this bay on his vessel called the Ranger. He'd scramble up onto the island with his crew, and from there they'd help themselves to any livestock. They'd raid the food supplies and bring us back to their shipping, which they could use to replenish their stores with. But Jones would have found out about Colby Island through one of his local officers based in Tenby at the time, who used to go by the name of Leaky Porridge. However, after his pirating days were done, he fancied a bit of a career change, and he sailed across the Atlantic Ocean and became one of the first admirals of the US Navy, one of the first founding members, and that was really the field in which he continued to work in, right up until his death in 1792, where legend has it, his remains were brought back to Colby and buried in a crevice within this bay. Now, although we do have a few seals scattered amongst the rocks in this bay, we are going to head round to the back of the island to an area called the Flats. There was loads on the land strip there, so that's where we'll focus our efforts. It is worth looking out for them though on the way round. There's every chance there'll be 1 or 2 in the water, hunting for their food, so yeah, keep your eyes peeled.
Good that we've already seen this, so we just enjoy this one for different reasons.